Enjoy my life. I need some space. I need some time.
Hi guys, Connor here from Maker Gaming and welcome to a trading video. We're going to be showing you some trading tips here, mainly based around squad building challenges, team of the weeks and just sniping in general, because sniping is a very popular method. It's a lot easier to snipe since EA have banned all the things from last year. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first technique is sniping filters. So the first sniping filter you want to try is gold, Brazil and 400. And just want to search through and see if you can find a good Brazil player. Now you just keep scrolling through and you'll notice that the Brazil players actually go for a little more than general. And for example, we picked up this Castro here. I know he's going to go for more than that because he's 80 rated and he's got 69 pace, which is decent, you know. As you can see, 450 already. Like 450, that means he's going to go for at least 500. So I can list him straight up for 500 coins. And that's like, I know it's only 75 coins profit, but we did it with like 10-15 players. You've got yourself a good amount of profit, you know. As you can see, I don't know why, but it's just all the Brazil players go for a little more than usual. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, I'll just show you an example of some that I get when I go through it in a minute. So as you can see guys, if I just go back to my transfer list, I bought myself a Romelu. I'm going to check his price, got it for 400. He's in the Russian league and he's got some decent, he's got okay stats, you know. But if you look at his lowest by now, 1k, nothing below 1k so far, 1.3, 1.5, etc. As you can see, it's 1k his lowest by now. So I could easily just sell him on for 900 coins straight away, and that's a 500 coin profit before tax. So as you can see, it is a very effective method because people just prefer Brazilian players in general over most. So you should always watch out for that, because when you get a Brazil player in a pack and it's a non-rare gold, just watch out because there's a chance that it may go for like, you know, 1k, 2k coins. So yeah, let's get into the next trading method. So guys, the next method to do is, it's pretty obvious one, it's carried on for, you know, since about FIFA 14, FIFA 15, and it's just the Hunter 2.5k method. I want to just go through here, look through players in Hunter, and if you see anything that looks cheap, compare the price in Hunter, or you could just search in Shadow, because there's Hunter, Catalyst and Shadow that you can do this for. So just search through all of them, then compare the price in that chemistry style, compare the price normally, because Hunter goes for about 50% more. If the player is like less than, you know, less than 2k in general, it's going to be about 50% more of his value with the Hunter card on, generally. And that's only if it applies to an attacking minded player, or an attacker anyway. If it's a defender and it's Shadow, then it's going to be about 40% more value, because the Hunter card gives more of a boost than the Shadow card for the stats that it applies to. So yeah, I'll go find something and show you what I mean by this method. So as you can see guys, I just got a regift for 2.1k. I remember selling him in this chemistry style for 3k like 2 days ago, so obviously it's going to go for the same amount of coins. So I listed for 2.8k, and that's easily 600, 500 coin profit after tax. And that's, you know, decent, you know. You can do this, you can probably get a player on average about every 5-10 minutes or something like that if you're properly searching for it. So yeah, that method will probably get you about 50 to 100k a day if you know, get into it, you know, do it for a few good hours. Now, don't do trading proper like constant trading. Just do it on and off, because you'll lose track of what you're trying to do, if you know what I mean. If you're doing trading methods for too long, you'll make too many mistakes if you're sniping, and you may overbid or overbuy on a player because you're too focused, if you know what I mean. If you want to do this trading method, try and find times that are out of the peak. Now generally the US and the UK have peak times of like 6 PM until 10 PM, so try and avoid those times. quite hard. So the best times is probably during school time of the UK. Let's say if you have a day off school or something like that, that's the best time. Or like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning UK time. Actually no, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning UK time. Because then all the people in America are going to go to sleep, and then all the people in UK, or most of them anyway, they're all just waking up all day after they go to school, so they can't play it. So yeah, take advantage of that. Okay guys, so the final method, I'm sorry there's only 3 methods, but I will get myself 3 more methods ready for you next week. But yeah, for the final method, you're going to want to find a player that's worth 1 to 2k. So for example, let's search for one. We have... So guys, we're going to use Michael Carrick as an example. Now I just want to be careful because obviously he's in the squad builder challenge for Liverpool v Man U. Bear in mind, I'm actually missing that game at the moment, at least the first half of it, so I'm predicting 3-1 Liverpool. I haven't seen the result or anything so far. But yeah, if we search up Michael Carrick, for example, search up his list by now, and now this is the part where you snipe. Okay. And look at that, 1.4k, and I thought I got that, that's why I delayed it. But I could have got a 1k profit just then. As you can see, 2.1k here, straight away from sniping. I haven't even got into the method, and you can already make profit. Yeah, quick stop. 2.4k listing straight back up, and there you go, 200 coin profit. I know it's not much, but that's the kind of profit you're going to be making. So 2.4k is his lowest by now. That means that you're going to set the max price to make 200 coins per player. So you want to put max price as 2.1k. You want to bid 2.1k on every Michael Carrick that you can see. Or 2k if you want to try and push it. You'll probably win less, maybe 20-30%. But most of the time you win 40 to 50% of these players, because they're very saturated in the market. And yeah, you do this for a good while. I mean, I have 100 odd k at the moment. I don't know if you can see it, depends on which side the face comes on, but it shouldn't matter anyway, because I'll just tell you, I have about 100 odd k, and if I have 100 transfer targets and 100 trade pal slots, then I'm easily going to make a good amount of profit from this. So if I buy all of them, or at least bid on them for all 2k, we'll see what happens, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. By the way, as you can see guys, just before I show you the results of what I got, the Carrick already sold for 2.4, and from the previous method, Romulo sold for 900, that's an easy 500 coin profit, and the Caston sold for 500, another 100 coin profit there. So guys, I'm going to go into my transfer list and show you what I got from that. Now, just ignore the bronze players and the other players on the side, just look at the Carricks, and as you can see, I got them all for 2k. You can see 2k, 2.1. That's the the Brazilian 400 by now method that I did before. Carrick 2k, Carrick 2k, Carrick 2k, and Carrick 2k. So I can list all those up for 2.4k, and I'll show you that in a second. So guys, as you can see, 4 of them are sold, and that's after 5 minutes. So in 5 of them sold, in fact, 6 of them sold. There we go. So in 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes maybe, I have made, after tax, 280 times 6, I've made about 1.5k profit in like 5 minutes. I know it doesn't seem like much, but if you have a lot of coins and you just use all your coins to max bid, then you'll pretty much make about 10-15k every 15 minutes. And that is pretty good. A k a minute, 60k an hour, 50k an hour maybe, depends. But if you do that, you will make so much profit if you stick to it, if you keep bidding on players and just try to maximise profit on each player without like reducing the chance of you winning a player, like each one. For example, if you bid on a player, you want to ensure that you have a low chance of being outbid on it, because no one wants to like bid on a player and then see, oh, can't make any more profit if they bid one higher than you. But yeah guys, that's all the free trading methods for today. I'll see you next week with 3 more trading methods. If you enjoyed, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
Enjoy my life. I need some space. I need some time.